What's one thing that quietly drains your wallet every month, without you even realizing it? It's easy to overlook, but these hidden money mistakes can seriously eat away at your hard-earned cash, leaving you with less than you deserve. And here's the kicker, most of them don't even seem like a big deal at first. But over time, they add up. If you've been feeling like money slips through your fingers a little too easily, you're not alone. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 hidden money mistakes that are silently draining your wallet, and show you how to fix them fast. So, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be equipped to stop these sneaky leaks for good. Let's dive in. 1. Not keeping a budget. The first and perhaps most obvious hidden money mistake is not keeping a budget. You might think it's just a little bit of freedom to spend without restrictions, but what's happening is that you're giving up control over where your money goes. Without a budget, you're essentially throwing darts at the wall, hoping your money lands where it should. The real problem is that when you don't allocate your funds properly, it becomes much easier to overspend on unnecessary things. A budget allows you to track your spending and prioritize what really matters, like savings, bills, and investment. It's also important to review your budget regularly, especially after big life changes like a job shift or moving to a new home, to ensure it still aligns with your current financial goals. This can be especially dangerous when you're juggling multiple expenses, groceries, utilities, rent, and unexpected costs like medical bills. When you don't know exactly how much you're spending on what, it's easy to end up running low on cash before the end of the month. Budgeting doesn't have to be complicated. Simply track your income, categorize your expenses, and set limits. Trust me, once you know exactly where your money's going, you'll feel much more in control. 2. Not having an emergency fund. If you don't have an emergency fund, you're playing with fire. It's easy to think you don't need one, but emergencies, like car breakdowns, medical bills, or sudden home repairs, can happen at any time. Without a safety net, you'll end up dipping into credit or borrowing money, which leads to unnecessary debt and stress. The truth is, life is unpredictable, and an emergency fund is one of the best ways to protect yourself from financial turmoil. Even if it's just a small amount at first, like $500, it can give you peace of mind knowing that you're covered for those unexpected expenses. Over time, you can gradually build it up to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses, which is the sweet spot for maximum security. Having this fund in place gives you the freedom to handle unexpected costs without having to rely on high-interest loans or credit cards. It's a crucial step toward financial independence, allowing you to avoid stress and stay focused on your long-term goals. Plus, if you start with small, manageable savings, it's easier to build up the habit of saving regularly until you reach your ideal emergency fund amount. 3. Using credit cards and racking up debt. Do you often find yourself relying on credit cards to get through the month? You're not alone. Many people get into the trap of using credit cards for things they can't really afford, and while it's easy to charge now and pay later, it's a dangerous cycle. If you're not paying your credit card balance in full each month, those interest rates, often upwards of 20%, can quickly turn a small purchase into a financial burden. The longer you carry a balance, the more you'll pay in interest, which only delays your financial progress. This compounded interest can result in a debt that feels impossible to get out of, especially when you're only making minimum payments. This also contributes to a cycle where the more debt you accumulate, the harder it is to break free, creating a mountain of interest that builds over time. If you find yourself using credit cards just to get by, it's a sign that you may need to reevaluate your spending habits and find healthier ways to manage your finances. The key is to avoid unnecessary debt and pay off your credit card balance in full each month to avoid high-interest fees that will drain your finances. 4. Mindless spending while shopping. Raise your hand if you've ever made an impulse buy that you regretted later. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a sale or see something online that you just have to have, but these mindless purchases can add up, draining your wallet without you realizing it. The problem lies in the psychology of shopping, the way we're often tempted by discounts, flashy ads, or limited-time offers, convincing ourselves we need things we don't. This type of shopping behavior is particularly dangerous because it feels like a quick, harmless splurge, but those small purchases accumulate over time. Not only does this prevent you from saving money, but it can also lead to buyer's remorse once you realize how much you spent on things you didn't need. Start practicing mindful spending. Before you buy something, ask yourself, do I need this? Can I live without it? Could I get it for a better price elsewhere? You might also consider setting a cooling-off period. Give yourself 24 hours before making any non-essential purchases. That way, you can avoid buying on a whim and end up with stuff you don't really need. 5. Failing to shop around for big purchases. Another sneaky mistake that drains your wallet is not shopping around before making a big purchase. Whether it's a new car, a laptop, or even a big home appliance, many people simply buy the first thing they see without comparing prices or checking for deals. Even a small difference in price can add up to significant savings over time, especially with expensive items. Additionally, some retailers offer price matching or discounts if you ask, which many consumers don't take advantage of. Taking a few extra minutes to compare prices online or in different stores could save you hundreds, if not more, on a single purchase. Sometimes the best deals are only available if you're patient and strategic. For example, if you wait until big sales events like Black Friday, you can save significantly on electronics and other items. It's also important to check for discounts through membership programs or credit card perks that might offer additional savings. So, take your time before making a big purchase, and don't be afraid to haggle or ask for discounts. You may be surprised by how much you can save. So, there you have it, 5 hidden money mistakes that could be silently draining your wallet. The good news? They're all fixable with a little awareness and some simple strategies. By keeping a budget, building an emergency fund, paying off your credit card balance, being more mindful while shopping, and comparing prices, you'll be in a much better position to save and grow your wealth. Remember, small changes can make a huge difference in the long run. Start by identifying just one of these money mistakes you can tackle today, and you'll soon see your wallet feeling a little heavier. Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay on top of more personal finance tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments which of these money mistakes you're going to tackle first, or if you have any other tips to share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.